Imagine being miles underground, surrounded by razor-sharp rocks, tight, narrow passageways, climbing down steep canyons, and with one false move, a boulder crashes down and crushes your leg. Stuck with over a 4-day journey to the surface, and no guarantee of rescue. This was Emily Davis Mobley's reality in the depths of Cave Lechuguilla. In the dusty deserts of New Mexico, there's a giant underground maze called Lechuguilla Cave. Lechuguilla is the nation's deepest cavern, stretching nearly 57 miles wide and so deep that if you stacked 10 houses on top of each other, it would still be deeper. Emily Davis was an explorer who decided to solve the puzzle of this cave. Lechuguilla is a marvel of the natural world, a sprawling underground network that has captivated explorers since its discovery in 1986. Known for its vast chambers, intricate mineral formations, and pristine ecosystem, Lechuguilla offers a glimpse into the untouched beauty that lies beneath the Earth's surface. But with its beauty comes an inherent danger. Narrow passageways, sudden drops, and fragile rock formations make it a place where the most skilled cavers caution to venture. Emily Davis lived in New York, with a spirit as indomitable as the cave she sought to explore. At age 40, Emily was no stranger to the challenges of caving. Her experience and knowledge of the subterranean world had brought her to this moment, ready to embark on a survey mission with her team, driven to uncover the unexplored cavern. The mission was clear: survey a new section of Lechuguilla Cave, a task that Emily and her 4 companions approached with the reverence of a seasoned caver. The equipment checked and rechecked, understanding that one misstep would lead to almost certain demise. In the realm of exploration, the line between safety and peril is razor thin. This was no routine expedition. They were elite cavers and expected to face certain struggle. However, their worst nightmare came true. While scaling down a pitch, Emily reached for a boulder. As they ventured deeper into Lechuguilla, mapping out a new section of this magnificent cave, the unforgiving nature of the quest became abruptly apparent. The cave, for all its beauty, does not forgive mistakes easily. The boulder broke loose, crushing Emily and injuring her leg severely. She screamed in pain. Panic set in, the team faced with a devastating reality. In that moment, their mission for discovery had turned into a struggle for survival. The impact was immediate and severe. Emily, struck by a falling boulder, found herself in excruciating pain, her left leg grotesquely injured. In the dim light of their headlamps, her team members quickly assessed the situation, their minds shifting from exploration to emergency response. The cave, for all its silent beauty, had become an unforgiving adversary. With no way to call for help from the surface, the team realized the gravity of the predicament. 90-degree temperatures, 100% humidity, and miles of narrow, twisting passages lay between them and the outside world. Each step they had taken into the depths now represented a barrier to their return. The cave, a place of wonder and discovery, had become a labyrinth of survival. One of the cavers went ahead and brought word of the accident to the surface. A rescue operation of unprecedented scale began to take shape. The caving community, bound by their shared understanding of the fatal risks, rallied together. The mission was clear: bring Emily home. But the rescue difficulty would be unlike any other in history. Lechuguilla Cave is a giant among caves. Its passages a test of human determination and ingenuity. The team inside, along with those preparing to enter, faced a daunting task. They would need to navigate the cave's treacherous terrain, overcome its physical challenges, and, most importantly, keep hope alive in the face of overwhelming odds. What made matters worse was the extent of Emily's injuries. The trek would take days, and likelihood for survival was low. It would be a miracle if she made it out alive. More than 200 volunteers, experienced cavers, and professionals from various agencies converged on the cave, united to ensure Emily's safe return. Coordinating a rescue in one of the nation's deepest caverns presented logistical nightmares. The cave's intricate network of passages, narrow and twisting with vast and vertical drops, posed impossible challenges. Rescuers had to plan meticulously. Every move had to be calculated, and every decision could mean the difference between life and death. At the heart of the operation were underground coordinators, seasoned experts who understood the cave's complexity. They mapped out a path that would minimize the risk to ensure Emily's safety. The rescue team rehearsed each step, from navigating narrow passages to ascending steep cliffs, all while bearing the weight of responsibility on their shoulders. One of the most daunting tasks was moving Emily through the cave's tightest confines. In places, the passages narrowed to a mere shoulder's width. Rescuers had to kneel and carefully pass Emily's stretcher hand to hand overhead. Each transfer was a testament to the team's coordination and a trust in one another. The team reached what seemed to be an impossible obstacle. With her legs splinted and strapped into the stretcher gurney, the passage was too narrow and too windy. Her heart beating out of her chest in immense pain, she left the stretcher behind to squeeze through. The pain was excruciating. Then came the vertical challenge, a 185-foot subterranean cliff that required precision and strength to ascend. The team rigged a system of ropes and pulleys, transforming the cave into a temporary rescue shaft. With unwavering focus, they hauled Emily up inch by inch, against the backdrop of a cave's silent grandeur. Throughout the ordeal, Emily's injuries were getting worse. They didn't have much time, and her leg was badly injured. As the rescue operation stretched into the fourth day, the team faced exhaustion, both physical and emotional. They had all but given up hope. As the rescue operation entered its final hours, the cave's shadowy passages began to open to a glimmer of hope. Above ground, anticipation grew. The collective breath of the rescuers, family, and friends held tight, awaiting the moment when Emily would emerge. The team below could feel that they were close, but hope faded and terror set in when they turned the corner and looked up. The final ascent, a 75-foot pitch, an impossible vertical climb to the cave's entrance. What would they do? Dr. Steve Mossberg, who led the rescue mission, had an ingenious idea. They put together a pulley system to raise her to the surface. Here, the team's efforts converged, lifting Emily towards the night sky, where a half moon cast a gentle glow on the Guadalupe Mountains. Emerging from the cave, Emily was greeted with cheers of expression, relief, and joy from those who had waited tirelessly for her return. Accompanied by Dr. Stephen Mossberg, who had stayed by her side throughout the entire ordeal, and surrounded by well-wishers, Emily's first words were gratitude. The cost of the operation, both in terms of resources and emotional toll, was significant. Yet it underscored the priceless truth, the value of human life, and the lengths at which we're willing to go to preserve it. More than 200 individuals from various agencies, walks of life, had come together, each contributing their skills and strengths to the cause. As Emily was transported to the hospital, her journey was far from over. Yet the legacy of her rescue would endure. A narrative of courage, teamwork, and profound resilience of the human spirit. In the face of darkness, it was the light within each rescuer, each volunteer, each friend that illuminated the path to safety.